So technology gives us all the ability to do more in our landscapes and our lawns than ever before. Faster, more efficiently, and in some cases really do a better job for us. A couple of things to keep in mind when using some of these new tools and equipment is safety for yourself and then safety for your landscape, your lawn as well. These things by themselves are great. They really help us get a lot done, but at the same time they can cause us a few problems. For instance, when protecting yourself, the first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you have the proper PPE that's listed with the manufacturer of that piece of equipment you're using. They're all going to be a little different. They may have some different suggestions, but it's important to look at your manual, make sure that you have the proper equipment before you go out, because obviously it's no fun if you end up getting injured by that new piece of equipment that you just purchased. The next thing to think about is how you're properly using it. For instance, something like this leaf blower here that seems fairly simple and really can't cause you many problems. It's important to know that sometimes you can inadvertently cause some other problems with it. So for instance, when you're blowing off your sidewalk or your driveway, make sure you're not sending debris from there that you may not want in your lawn from the sidewalk. So for instance, salt, sand, that sort of thing from this winter, you're not going to want to send that into your lawn or into your landscape. That may be something that you pile up separately and clean that up later. Also with the leaf blower, you may inadvertently, if you're getting close to a perennial bed, dislodge some of the perennials. You end up moving some of the mulch, that sort of thing. So it's important to take it easy as you come around those, feather that control on that blower so that you're not pulling those perennials out or sending the mulch away. So the string trimmer is another great tool. I think probably every home has at least one of these. Everybody wants to use it. It's a fun thing to use. You can get a lot done in a short amount of time. So the great thing about them is that they are easy to use. Again, make sure you have the right PPE on according to the manufacturer to protect yourself. And then again, we're looking at what possible problems we could have. You know, a common mistake with first-time users of something like this is to cut the grass too short, to scalp the lawn. And maybe even some experienced folks may think, I'll save myself a couple of weeks if I cut it really short. We end up having some turf problems, making it more susceptible to disease and weeds, and then again, you're dealing with another set of issues. So it's really important when you're using the string trimmer is to try to keep the height that you're cutting the grass at the same height you're mowing. The other thing too with these is it's amazing, even though it's just a nylon string, the amount of damage it can do to not just your leg, but also to plants that you have in your landscape. The bark of trees and shrubs are very sensitive. They're not, especially young trees and shrubs, so you can really do a lot of damage with these. So that's why it's important that we have a good mulch area around them to protect us from that sort of thing. Now mowing kind of works right into this. With mowing, it's the same sort of principle. The damage that repeated bumping into a tree with a mower can cause is something that you won't see immediately, but over a period of time you may notice some dying back of the bark and some damage to the tree and really end up ending that tree's life much sooner. So again, we look at pulling the mulch out away. It makes your mowing easier, faster, more efficient. So you're going to spend less time doing that kind of thing and more time spending time in your garden and your perennial bed.